everyone, Comic Reviewer here, and this time reviewing on Marvel Spider-Man PS4 game review. Now, as you know, Insomniac now have the rights to Spider-Man, and they have produced a game that actually works well. Now, the premise of the game is mainly about Peter Parker, voiced by the same actor known as Yuvinol, known for voicing Sasuke in Naruto, and also known for voicing Ben 10 in Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse. So the premise of it is that it's meant to introduce Peter Parker as a 23-year-old and has been Spider-Man for quite some time. Now, after stopping the Kingpin leaves a giant power vacuum where Peter Parker has to deal with the demons and Mr. Negative, and also at the same time helping his mentor and friend, Dr. Octavius, voiced by William Shiners, known for voicing Rigby in Regular Show. So the premise of the game is about uncovering the truth about a secret project called Devil's Breath, and at the same time as well, you are introduced to different characters, different elements, and new storylines. I feel like some of the casting works well. For example, Lauren Bailey does a great job in voicing Mary Jane, and feels mostly like the sassy kind of character that I would expect Mary Jane to be. And at the same time, you can actually do stealth missions as Mary Jane, Miles Morales, and even Peter Parker. And at the same time, you can go to certain buildings, locations, and other things. And what's actually interesting is that by the end of each mission you do, John Jameson will show up to justifully criticize you. And at the same time, you also have certain side missions to do, like taking down hideouts of Kingpin's forces and the demons, uncovering Black Cat's raids, as well as doing Taskmaster challenges and certain other elements. Now, I do feel like, yeah, it's a bit of an Arkham clone, and I think Insomniac may have took some inspiration from that, but I can understand why so many people would jump the gun on that. So, at the same time, what's interesting with Marvel Spider-Man is that the more stuff you unlock, you can unlock new gadgets for weaponry, you can actually get new abilities for suits, and each suit has a different ability. Now, I actually do admit what's interesting is that even after the game ended, there was even a DLC that showed the after effects of the game, and also you also do have comic book continuations, also the Spider-Man from the Marvel Spider-Man game appearing on the kind of Spider-Geddon storyline. So I do admit they do a good job in not having too many characters rushed in. Some of them have justifiable reasons for who they are, and I think somewhere Marvel Spider-Man does a good job in being a game. And I feel like the mechanics are a bit more improved than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 one, and I actually feel that the team took more time in making the Spider-Man game good for Spider-Man PS4 fans. So, in my opinion, this thing actually deserves 2 thumbs ups. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.